Dumelang Sanbonani. It's your girl Kelemonchonyane back again with yet another video. If you haven't subscribed, please do press that subscribe button. But for all my subs, thank you for your subscriptions and for the likes that you guys are giving me. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on the video that we are doing now. So anyway, let's get into the video. Today I want us to discuss, I'm actually speaking to baby mamas who broke up with their baby daddies. So if you are not married and you broke up with your baby daddy, and I want us to discuss how do you go back into the dating world when you have broken up with your baby daddy, no matter the reason of you guys breaking up. This is what I want to know. How do you go back to the dating world and actually trust that the next person will be a good person? Like, how do you do it? How do you take your heart into investing into another relationship? And if you are in a relationship, how does it work? Because for me, I've decided to go back into the dating world. I've decided, my child is 5 years this year, so I've decided, you know what, I'll go back into the dating world, and it is hard. Like, literally hard, especially if you're gonna date someone who doesn't have a child, who doesn't understand the fact that you need to prioritize your child more than you need to prioritize this relationship. It is hard. You guys, it is difficult. Like, it is stressful. I've stopped relationships that I've been on for the last few years because of the very same situation. When I have to prioritize my child, how I don't love him, but I love my son more than him. Like, how does that happen? Hence, I want to know that if you are in a dating space and you have a child with someone else, like, how do you maneuver through this thing of dating, guys? Like, how do you prioritize? Okay, how do you make things leveled? Not even prioritized, but leveled to the point that you understand each other. Copy advice, because what I am going through a lot. Guys, if I can tell you that all my past relationships after having a child has been difficult. Because one would say, I can compromise. So, for example, if I say, if he says, baby, let's go on a date, I'm like, bro, I can't go on a date on such and such a date because my mom is not there to look after the child and blah blah blah. And then the person will be like, oh, when I vele, you always like this, you don't compromise for our relationship. Should I leave the child alone? Men will stress the hell out of you. Men will stress the hell out of you. Men will stress the hell out of you. I can't do this because of and it's not like they didn't know that I have a child. It's not like they didn't know because all the time before I can go into a relationship, I specify the fact that I have a child. I even stopped for a few years because my child is 5. When he turned 2, I went back into the dating industry, and then I got hell. So I was like, you know what, let me stop again. And then this year I'm like, okay, let me go back and see what's gonna happen. But you get people who do not, you guys, if you have someone who loves you and your child and does not want to compete with your child, like, where do you get them? Where do you get such people who will not want to compete with your child and be in a competition and expect you to compromise your child because you want to be in a relationship? Ngare or desperate to be in a relationship. Like, why do men do that? Like, especially men that don't have kids. You know, sometimes even those who have kids, I feel like they just don't understand the fact that you cannot want to compete with my child for me. Like, it's not possible because the child is mine. They expect women with kids to be deadbeat mothers. Like, why do you expect such from a person? Like, man, like, why? I want to understand how does it happen that a woman compromises her child over a man? Because trust and believe, I know so many women who would choose a man over their own kids. And I don't want to be that mother. I don't want to be that mother who compromises. I want to be the mother that's there for her son and the girlfriend that's there for the boyfriend. I want it to be a leveled thing. Nibatolapi, guys, let's talk. Like, tell me. Where do you get men that will love you with your child? Because that's the kind of man I want. I'm not saying support my child. No, that's not what I'm saying. If you want to do it, it's up to you. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is understand that I have a child. And on certain days, I won't be able to go out with you because kinalomwana. That's what I'm saying. In whatever you do, okay, not all the time, but sometimes, include my child in your plans. Because the package deal, like somebody 2, get 2 in 1. You can, that's one. Buy one, get one for free. It's a buy one, get one for free situation, 2 in 1. So if you want to be in a relationship with me, know that I have a child, and you got to understand that I won't compromise my child for you. You got to understand that I won't make my child feel less loved because of when you want to feel more loved by me. I want a man that will love me with my child. I want a man that will prioritize me and my child together as a package deal. That's what I want. Hence, I'm saying, if you are in the dating space, how do you do it? Where do you get men that will prioritize you and your child at the same time and not want you to compromise your child for them and not want you to choose between your child and them? Like, nibatolapi. Because I am desperately in need of such a man. I don't want a man. Because right now, I'm at a point where I'm like, it's either I date such a man or I don't date at all. Because like, I'm here. I'm tired of people wanting me to compromise my son. I'm even tired of explaining myself to them. Kanjani, guys? How does that happen? Why would you want someone to compromise their own flesh and blood, their own person that they carried for 9 months? Like, why would you want that? Men sometimes working on stress unnecessarily, so it's like literally what. No, man. No, men backing on stress unnecessarily so. Because like, if you expect someone to abandon their kids, who must look after the child? Who must look after the child? And the men that always want a woman to abandon their child, it's men that eventually abandon their own kids when they have kids. And then they tend to want to judge women. On that level of choosing between their kids and them. Now I would never choose a man over my son. Like I would never, I'd rather not date than choose a man over my son. Not like 9 months. Like how does it happen that I carry a child 9 months and then when someone comes and sweeps me off my feet and then I abandon my son? After the pain that I went through, 11 hours of labor pains. Men, stop doing that. Like literally, stop wanting women to choose between their kids and you. If you know yourself or you are such a man, change and be another person. Like be different, man. Be welcoming, be loving. How? And then women who are in the industry of dating, how do you do it, guys? Like, how is it? How is it? Like, how's your experiences? What have you been through in this dating pool? Like, tell me, guys, let's talk, let's discuss this thing. And I feel like the more we discuss it, the more we get to a more subtle level we all understand each other. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but anyways, thank you for listening to me rambling and venting and taking what's in my heart out. Thank you for listening to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like my channel and what I do. Please don't forget to also press that notification bell. Newcomers, press that subscribe button so that your girl can grow with you guys. Kilarata kalarato la LOVE. Bye bye.